You know what though? When I look at this picture, I see two old people that have done everything in their lives. Got married, had kids, grandkids, great grandkids, had great careers, paid off their houses, paid off their cars, paid off everything. And now they are just traveling the world, seeing what's out there. There was no infidelity, no cheating, nothing came between them because the love that they had for each other was so great. The love that they had for each other, even through the test of time, even through some of the trying times that they went through, they stuck with it, they went through it, and they watched their kids graduate. Their kids didn't get into no trouble as far as going to jail, as far as any of them, passing away at a young age. All their kids went to college, had great careers, great jobs, and now they have kids and they're happily married. They raised their kids not to cheat on their spouses, and they raised their kids not to have sex before marriage, both male and female. They're living the life that God wanted them to live, and they live their lives right. They didn't let nobody influence them. They don't have a bunch of friends around them being trifling. Neither one of them, when they were away from their spouse, did wrong by their spouse. They actually did the right thing by their spouse. They sat there, and even though they had their difficult times, they got through it and they managed. That each one showed each other how much they appreciate each other. Neither one of them had to lower themselves to build the other person up. Each person built each other just to support the person. It wasn't about them trying to tear each other apart. They both worked together as a team. They both made sure that they worked together and they worked hard to build something that was going to be a legacy for their kids that passed down to their children. They retired at 40, built a business, built a brand, and now they get to be on this sunset, and now they get to travel the world and go to some of the most beautiful people in the places in the world. They didn't have children until they were like 27, 28. They both worked hard, and even though they came from nothing, they now have something. The husband didn't leave his wife because she was a housewife. If anything, while she was sitting at home, she was building a business and brand. And then she retired her husband. So the fact that she was able to now retire her husband, and now both of them are living and enjoying this beautiful view, watching this beautiful sunset, and sitting there in their 60s, living their lives, and knowing that they have done it all, and they have nothing, no regrets, no nothing. Nothing that basically makes them want to go back. This is definitely a beautiful scene. And I wish we all lived our lives like that, where we just were sitting like this with the person that never divorced, been together for 50 years, lived our lives, done it all, successful, retired, in our 40s, and just living our lives and sitting in this beautiful, beautiful view and just looking and saying, you know what? We've done it all, and there's no looking back, and happy.